Excuse me. Let's go have some fun. Just for a tiny, tiny bit. I hope I can get it mapping.
You're not excused.
I am excused. You must excuse me. I need
Must I?
excusing.
That you do, but it's not happening.
It's been so long.
Are you on Destiny?
Yeah, I'm about to load it up. I'm also trying to remember how to get to. Oh God, is this? My phone's been acting weird. I don't know why. Like I don't know if it's just the YouTube app.
Yeah.
I feel like it is, but it like becomes non-responsive. The overlay isn't working right. But again, I feel like all the problems I have probably stem from the YouTube app. I wish I had somebody who used it as well.
The YouTube app?
Mm-hmm. Meaning like use it on the daily. I use it for watching just videos, so I'll save them out. Some of them are for listening, so if I'm gonna do chores, I'll listen to something in the background. Or often I will play a game, the stupid ball bouncy game, Bricks Breaker. I've been playing that game
I use the YouTube app on my phone all the time.
And I've never had problems, so I'll use it as an overlay. But I'm trying to check the stream. Oh, I'm live. Okay, cool. I have sound. If you wouldn't mind checking in on the stream just to see that everything's running.
Yeah, sure. Let's see.
Oh, whoops. But what was I gonna say? Oh, the one good thing as well is I'm busy running this at native 1080 now.
And I hear you.
Yeah, that's because the game is here. Can you hear this?
Trying to see if I'm coming through at all. Yep, there I am. Alright, so it sounds good. I'm muting the stream so I can know when I'm talking to you. And
yeah, I was doing the same thing. I think I put the sound quality really low. Or not sound quality, but the volume bar. When I was on your stream, so I could kind of hear a little bit in the background, but it obviously gets super disorienting. I was kind of curious, can you put a lag on Discord?
Oh, you mean so like the audio kind of
syncs up? But I guess that would be really odd though, because
no, because then the audio then for the viewer it would be desynced, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think you'd introduce a new problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the real solution is obviously that you aren't. Yeah, I mean that's it. At the end of the day, right? Is what?
What's up, KB? Oh, with Steven and what's his name? Yeah.
I'm not a what's his name.
Preston. I think so. There was a bunch of them though. There was quite a few, I think.
That ain't bad. Ooh. Shiny.
Oh. What was that? Moana?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Like the song.
Yeah. That scene was great.
I think Moana is just a fantastic cartoon.
Oh, it's freaking awesome.
I don't think it gets the credit.
Was I talking to you about how Raya is just a Moana clone?
You might have. What the fuck happened to my armor?
Like in the Raya like opening, right? It's like from the producers of Frozen, and I'm like, why not the producers of Moana? Even the characters look the same. Like the main character is literally the same main character. Like it even has the same facial animations.
Maybe it's a separate group. Like maybe it's not from the producers of Moana. Like, you know what I mean?
Huh?
Because it's just so big.
If it's not, somebody needs to file a copyright lawsuit.
And hold them to your last breath.
Oh, dang it. So on my stream, on my character, I've actually moved crouch into my thumb button.
What?
Yep.
Why?
Because because here's the problem I have. If I want to use duck and left, or no, right and duck, so this way, that's super hard if you have it on C.
Zone A locked.
What about control?
Enemy has advanced.
It's an option. Oh, get Desperado!
Why is there a clown killing
Aw.
people in Destiny?
C captured. You have advanced.
I couldn't hear all the sneakiness. I don't know. I could try a control, I guess, but that.
I just don't think there's any way. I mean, you of all people could prove me wrong, right?
Behind.
But I don't see how you could accurately shoot while crouching in certain scenarios.
Zone A captured.
Especially
Zone
like,
advantage is
oh, I need to crouch and shoot at the same time. Like something's gonna suffer because you're moving your grip on the mouse, so it's gonna affect your accuracy.
Yeah.
Unless you just totally change up how you grip your mouse,
Zone C locked.
and you just
Enemy
leave
has
your
advantage.
thumb on the button the whole time, and you just get kind of used to
Zone
that's
B
how you hold the mouse. Or
I
something? don't know.
kind of do that as it is. Oh, I'll come
Oh
back
yeah,
and die.
my thumb rests underneath those two buttons,
Zone A locked.
so I can grip the mouse with my thumb, and then I let go and push the thumb button underneath.
Oh my god, I still do that shit. So like, if you ever see me pop a barrier in the middle of a fight, that's me hitting my C key.
Yeah.
So I don't know that
I
I'll
do the
stick
same
with
thing.
this, but I just don't like the idea that I currently don't have a good way to crouch when I'm sort of looking in a particular direction.
Zone C.
Yeah, so
Zone advantage is
control feels super awkward at first,
Enemy
but
has
it
zone
is
advantage.
absolutely, I think, the best way to do it. I still don't do it in most circumstances because I just prefer C. And just accept that I know I have those limitations.
Yeah. So what you just said about having get off of me. What you said about having limitations is kind of how I've been using C. Just like in that situation, I'm not a good ducker.
Zone B
Yeah.
captured. You
And it just is what it is,
I
but at
have
least
it
I'm
if
not
I need it,
miserable.
and it still works, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times, right, like you can, it's only an issue when you have to move right and also crouch.
Yeah. For sure.
So in most cases, it's like I can stop, duck, and then move left, and then keep ducking if I need to, right?
Yeah, well, the one spot that it's really hurt me is, you know, my timing where I do a matrix? That just does not translate to my right hand
Zone A. That's
at
a
all.
power play.
Like, my right hand doesn't know that timing. It's like a different part of our brain. Ow, stop hitting me, you freaking...
Yeah, I would give crouch a control, sorry, a solid time investment.
You're gonna die, bitch! Oh, he's not dead. No, he is.
Before I would try the mouse thing.
No, 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 no.
Jesus, he's all over the place. The guy you were trying to kill.
Yeah.
Your super.
Zone C locked.
I'm trying to help.
Enemy has been zone. Together as one.
That a guy? That is a guy. Yeah, you can kill him. Sniper in the back.
Zone C captured. You captured Zone B. You have zone advantage.
God dang it. Sniper. Sniper Crockett! Hee
Does he snipe with a hatchet?
hee.
Build all 7 columns and shake the pillars to their core.
I want to help. I don't want to play.
Down. What can stop
Ooh, Desperado.
fight together?
It's so funny to like comment on
5
your
minutes
play
remaining.
while you're streaming because it's like
Fight on.
you make some sort of sound, and based on that sound, I can anticipate what is coming in roughly 10 seconds.
You know me so well. No, don't do this. Don't do this.
He's about to die in 5, 4.
Please don't be right. Please don't be right. Oh God, you're right. No. I thought I had my melee up. I was gonna do a dippy whippy, but I think I'm gonna move it back. So I don't have a problem aiming, per se.
A random melees while you're flying.
I
Oh,
could.
because you have the lunge ability when it's up.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was like admitting defeat.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm sad.
But also my TTK and stuff. So this is what happens, obviously, because my hand is that is not how I do my inputs. Nope. Don't be a bitch. You're dead.
Zone C captured.
But it always takes me a while to get my brain going again every single time. Ooh,
Zone B
that guy's gonna get a lot.
3 opponents
I did it all. 3 kills. I'm
Funny
so
that it
good.
actually- Oh, jeez.
I didn't do shit.
Nice.
lost.
I didn't do shit.
Has stolen mark.
I went, oh, frozen people.
I shot target practice.
Zone A lost.
So, one of the things they did to nerf the Titan Super is you can no longer freeze people based upon the activation. Oh, why didn't you run? Where'd you go? Don't do this.
3 minutes. Strong and this
But, thingamajiggy. Oh yeah, so they nerfed the Titan Super now. So, A, he uses up a lot more energy. If you go into a left click into a right click, it's going to charge you for the full super energy required to do both. Where it used to be you could left click into right click and you'd get the right click, not for free, but as a built-in fee. But now, the Warlock Super is back to being even more annoying. Look at that. They out of everything that Super needed, they were like, let's increase the heat-seeking aspect from it. A, make it better at heat-seek. Don't do this. Let's make it better at heat-seeking, and not just make it better, at longer ranges too.
Zone B.
Wow.
So why did they do that? God knows. I'm gonna... Weak. Anyway, I don't know. Why does Bungie do anything? Oh my god, I missed so bad. Are you gonna die? You're not gonna die. I can't shoot! But that's part of what's gone. So I know it makes no sense. Well, granted, also haven't been playing lately, but... Oh.
Yeah.
But what's certainly... I don't know what it is. It's got to be something all mental, right? But... 1 second.
Like my shotgun shots, by the way.
But also, watch my death here. So this is total me being an asshat. This is me walking into where I would never, ever...
Oh, yeah.
That's just ring rust,
That's
right?
like half my death.
Yeah, so I deserve to die. Good I died. I'm an idiot. But anyway, I'm going to change it back for now. And I can learn it. So if I play another... It's just I haven't played enough to lock it into my brain. I just don't know that I like the way that it feels. I could try your idea with... So I don't use control for anything except triggering emotes right here. So I can double bind it. Although control could also be block for my sword. So,
Or you could have it as I would do I mean your call. I would do control as hold crouch.
oh, to kind of like cover both bases.
Yeah, cuz like usually you don't need like hitting control is fine. Double tapping control is a pain in the butt.
It is. So it's just kind of, it's one of those things that for so a lot of first person shooters, so it's weird. I used to be toggle way back. Then I went to hold, and then for certain games I'm now one or the other based upon if a game is one where I will quickly crouch or not. And for whatever reason, Destiny is clearly the latter, but I'm toggle.
Yeah.
And it's part of it, I think, was also the idea that I didn't like holding the button for long periods of time to like crouch around to stay off the radar.
Yeah. Well,
but I never do that
also-
anyway.
But it's not just that. It's also if you're using the C button specifically for crouch, then your slides only go as long as you have crouch held. But sometimes you need to re-key or re-finger your keyboard to get ready for action. So you can't keep holding C and be ready to move to the right.
Well,
You know what I mean?
wherever that sweet spot is.
Yeah.
Control.
So, like, holding control is fine because you don't have to let go of A and D.
Yeah. Let me try.
Capture and defend.
Maybe you're about to blow my mind. The way you did with that C.
The fingering it,
Yep. Oh, I can't. Okay, what is your sprint button?
shift.
Do you have that on toggle?
No,
Oh, you can like let go.
I just roll my finger down.
Enemy claimed zone B.
I don't remember my buttons anymore. I'm on the-
You change one button.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
your brain forgets
Ah.
everything else except crouch. You'll be like, yeah, I know what crouch is. It's C.
I'm literally running away so I can rejigger my brain at the moment because I literally can't keep my shit straight.
It's so funny.
Come here, come here.
I'm the exact same way. Thank God it's not just me.
Oh yeah, it's like I feel like a dum-dum.
Yeah.
Zone advantage is yours.
Like, what is wrong with me? I didn't change any of these buttons. I changed this button. Yeah, I know, but I don't
man.
care.
Oh man.
It's too much. It's too much. I'm having a breakdown.
Yeah, my whole brain is now turned into goo. I'm so stop it.
What's the jump key? I don't know. Escape.
Yeah.
Zone C.
Who needs jump? Bollocks. I'm like, I can't sprint. Like, a whole brain just went.
And run. Why'd I crouch?
Have zone advantage.
That's basically where I am. And now, if you see me running here, it's because I'm literally now pushing the thumb button to
Oh.
try to
I don't
crouch.
have the sound on.
Oh.
Because otherwise I'd have to hear myself.
Well, for the millions. Your turn. Where are you? You brought friends. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright.
Oh, I should.
Wrong button.
So this dude does. So Albion is dead on Twitch, right? There's like
Yeah.
1,700 people watching it. It seems to be pretty alive and well on YouTube.
Interesting.
This guy I've been learning from, he has 20. He only does Albion videos, as far as I can tell, and he's got 27,000 subscribers in his. Let's see, what his most recent video did.
Did you say 27,000?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
His stream that he did today
What the hell hit me?
Zone A lost.
has 5,000 views, and his stream that he did yesterday is up to 10,000 views now.
I wonder if he was known for something before that?
I don't know.
Oh god. Oh goody. Well, I can't stay shit forever.
No, it's literally only Albion.
Oh, you look at his like history.
Yeah,
Nope.
I went to the bottom of his video feed and he started on
Enemy
Albion.
has a power play. Oh, I can't wait to see what you do with that. Zone C captured. Zone advantage.
He's some Ukrainian guy from Ukraine. And, he streams and then he'll do like info videos, right? Like teaching people.
Ooh, that was gross. The dude's graphic on his whatchamacallit, Bacchus. It's like he looked like he went one way and he came out right ahead of me.
Oh, gotcha.
Zone C lost.
So yeah, YouTube might be the way.
Zone A lost.
This is the way.
Has a power play. Zone B
Uh-oh.
shut them down.
Oh God! We're starting to wake up just a little bit.
Huh?
Just starting to slowly put things back together. Doesn't take much for to start connecting dots and suddenly. Oh, bollocks!
As a collective group, they were called the Mandalorians, right? They didn't have like another name.
Correct. As much as you can trust my opinion on any of that.
Zone C lost.
I think
Ah.
about it from time to time as like if either of us started streaming for real and actually had like people watching and that kind of thing.
All the fun.
Yeah, all the funsies. Most channels have something they call their subscribers,
Oh,
right? It's like, what the heck do you call people?
ah!
You have advantage.
The coalition.
Lost.
But yeah, so you say that somebody, and it's like everything I think of already has somebody else that does that,
The coalition.
right? So yeah, somebody's called the coalition because their name is Co-Carnage.
Huh?
So they're the coalition,
That's funny.
like C-O-H-H,
Yeah.
I think.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I understand. Not everything can be taken. There must be something really dumb that'll sell.
Like the Mandalorians.
The Mandalorian. No one's
is the
done
way.
it. This is the way-ins.
Subscribe. This is the way.
Yeah. I can't believe it. It wasn't taken. Oh, he's not dead. Now he's dead.
It's something like that, right? If it was catchy enough, like who cares if it's copied?
Absolutely. Who cares? Ah! Stop shooting me! Oh, I can't aim.
3 minutes. Your enemy has a power
You're not getting me. Give me your girlfriend. Nope, I'm dead.
What would your wife say about that?
Give me your girlfriend. Finally. Take him, God. No, don't do it.
Don't let your enemy take this without a fight.
We're warming up.
You said twice a week was too much, and now you're worried about teasing 2 women?
I've never said I was a consistent man. Yeek. Bye-bye. Nice staff. Have fun with it.
Captured. You have advantage.
I left him holding his staff. Oh, so clever. Wordplay. It said he may be the smartest man on Twitch.
You mean YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's so perfect. No, wait.
Persistent.
What am I on? I am on YouTube. Hooray. I was like, well, hang on.
No.
I was like, yes, no, yes, no.
Those zones.
Makes sense. No, it doesn't.
I'm really rethinking that smartest man comment.
Just carry that bitch home. Speaking of nothing related, the duality is supposed to be good now.
I remember you saying that.
I need to take it and go.
It's a slug shotgun, right?
Well, it's both.
Oh, it's both. It's both. That's right.
And they made it so it can get to damage faster. So I thought that would be actually really interesting. Oh, I have an ornament. This changes everything. It changes nothing.
Oh, you got me excited and then deflated.
Actually, well, let's. So one, I need to go masterwork it to get the range up, right? So if you're gonna do a slug shotgun, you really want that range, and it also gives you a larger magazine size. But I believe if you hip fire, it's like a regular shotty, and if you scope in, then it's a slug.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, the ornament looks neat. I don't know. I wonder if it changes anything to do with the sights. But yeah, it does that buff faster. I don't know how much of an impact that buff has for PvP. But yeah, it's supposed to be good now, and I really hate on just some principled level that I don't use any exotic weapons. Like, you could use an exotic, and it's like, there's nothing I want to use.
Yeah, it feels weird, right?
Feels like I'm being suboptimal.
Yeah.
I also...
I've always had the same thought.
And I got this guy.
When I'm not using one.
This guy's pretty much a god roll. He's really good. I just don't know if I want to use it. I just don't like shooting 120s. I just don't find them fun.
Yeah.
So it's super strong. I mean, it is just as gross as I thought it would be, even in the hands of a nub like myself, where it's just like oh yeah, I've got control. I forgot. Oh.
I don't know if you can still argue you're enough with
Well,
your 6 and 10s and 20s. And...
I would love that to be true, but right now I am firmly in the nub category. But thingamajiggy.
Funny story, I never left it.
Sorry. I knew I should have. So this is where I'm being dumb. So part of like trying to get back into this, and it's fine to be a little dumb to force getting the. Ow! Jesus, that got me from far away.
Like it hit you from around the pillar.
Wow. All right.
That one too.
I'm gonna need to really try to start thinking a little bit.
Oh, it's a Twitch versus YouTube battle.
It's on! You know what's really sad about my mind? You said that and that actually got me more interested. Like, legit. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Watch how many people... Well, watch how many people I killed when you said it.
Yeah, I see what's happening. Your aim suddenly went on point.
Yeah, it was literally my brain went, it's a competition!
You were hitting like 2 of 3, 1 of 3, 2 of 3 bullets per trigger pull there for a while. Like, you weren't crisp in your aiming, your tracking, and then now your tracking was like, I'm not leaving the head.
Yeah, I'm a sad little man.
A petty man who loves his competition.
It's true.
Hey, I'm the same boat, bud.
That's why we're friends! Or it's one of the million
reasons. Give me a reason to care, and I will care greatly.
Exactly, like, make me hate you, like, call me a funny name, and it's on. It's like, oh, really? What was that? Oh, whoopsie daisy. Where you at? Come on, you know you want to peek. 3, 2, 1, peek.
9:20, kiddo. You got bed in just a couple minutes, okay? I'll get off here in a minute.
Okay. Thanks for hanging.
No, I got a couple more. We'll give it a couple minutes. She nor I respond well to. Alright, it's bedtime now. Let's go. So, kind of like a fair warning system. At any moment, Dad might say, it's bedtime, let's go.
We lost a person and I'm not good enough to carry.
Lies.
Well, no, right now. I will get there. Oh, well, not that part. Oh my god. Alright, Static, I'll see you in a second. Not that he killed me, but by beating up my buddy, he killed me.
I think it's so
wrong button.
funny how stupidly aggressive I play on PC compared to console. But then I finally started playing like I would on console and started wrecking.
Oh,
Just
for this
sad
game?
that It took me like, yeah, just sad that it took me like 2 years to adapt.
Bye bye.
It's lost and fight again.
There you go, bitch.
One that you can win. Fight another.
It's all about the end scramble.
Oh, it's so funny because it's so disconnected for me, right? It's like there'll be nothing going on the screen, and I have to wait 10 seconds to see what happens.
Well, I woke up a little bit. C obviously feels way more comfortable. The nice thing about what you suggested with Control, I haven't used it once, but what's nice about it is it's there that I could start trying to work it in for situational play. Like, I can keep using my C the way I've been using it, no biggie, whatever. But it's kind of like, in the situations where I should be using the other one, like for the crouch, right? Like, if I could get used to using Control for those crouches, then that would work. I just need to actually think to do it. But right now, I'm just trying to get my gun on somebody's head. And that will happen. I want to play the Twitch people again. I want it. It makes me care more.
Nobody's really done that as an idea.
Twitch versus YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Tis a great one.
If you're gonna team up and like do a streamer battle type thing.
No,
like why the heck hasn't that happened?
Yeah, I think it's because just no one's actually showed the initiative, right? And it's difficult to get the communities, right? Because everyone who's succeeding is succeeding together. So they're all...
Well, I also think it's Twitch's fault. Because when you sign a contract with YouTube, you can still do whatever you want, but you sign a contract with Twitch, and you can only stream on Twitch and with other Twitch streamers type thing. You can't promote other people on other platforms. So I'm not even sure they can stream like live along with other YouTube streamers.
Interesting. Well, we all know that anytime someone does that plan, it always works.
Yeah.
It doesn't ever backfire. Ow, both frickin'.
That's why we have fire team.
I'm alive.
Well, it'll work for a while, right? Twitch is the king at the moment. But I think YouTube streaming will...
It'll get there eventually.
Overtake it, yeah.
Keep the pressure on.
The only thing I don't really know with YouTube is like how the monetization really works.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because I don't think you can't subscribe in the same way, right? Like sub to them for $5 a month type thing.
There is stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure. So part of the problem is also, what the fuck was that sound? That was loud as hell. Sorry, I'm trying to get a beat on this radar, and it's apparently taking my entire brain. But
welcome to my world with everything.
I hate it. This is the worst. But part of it is that I think it's understood, right? There's a culture around supporting streamers on Twitch, and that language and that journey is known. With YouTube, is a different culture where it's like, oh, everything's ad revenue, and so that just complicates things greatly.
But also, I think to note too is that I think it's like I'm hesitant to throw out a number, but I want to say it's like 60 plus or 80+% of subscriptions on YouTube come from not YouTube on Twitch come from the free monthly sub, the Twitch Prime sub that you get from being part of Amazon.
Oh, really?
Right? So like it's a ton.
Yeah, and even that is, you wonder how how much that business model is actually supposed to continue, and how much of that is just there to bollocks.
Well, it's a gateway drug, right? Like,
Yeah. It gets you
I got
trained.
my free subscription and I gave that to so and so, but I also really like this other streamer, so maybe I should subscribe to them too.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense. Ah, balls. Oh, we're going in! Where you at? Did I see him? Okay.
I've seen
Oh,
enough
I was gonna say,
following this one.
to give myself a little credit,
You captured Zoe.
I actually
That's a power
did
play.
okay watching back the stream stuff
Yeah?
from earlier. Like, I
Talking?
actually did okay playing and talking at the same time.
Yeah, you're fine.
I was like, hey, I'm doing it!
Quite like a demon.
It's happening.
Bring me your friend.
Because I was fully expecting to
more like
rewatch me playing and be like, oh my god, I keep pausing to talk.
Yeah, the only time you ever did that, which is totally understandable and fine, is I'm about to die. What
Yeah, I'll
now?
stop talking to play.
Static Nice 4.
But the other way is what usually happens, right? Is like if I'm trying to think about something, I'll stop playing so that I can talk. But I tried to consciously not do that since I knew people were watching for gameplay.
Yeah. Well, then I wonder how often you get
That's
into
a
that.
tough one.
Yeah, well, I wonder how often you get into that game then, or what has to give. So,
Yeah.
so now I'm not gonna stop, but now my brain don't work.
Well, that's where scenes are really important, though, right? So, like, if you want to stop gameplay and to really consider what you're talking about, being able to switch scenes to a full camera view of you talking instead of the game just sitting there and you being little,
That makes sense.
I think that's really important.
Also, there's
It
just
makes a big difference.
yeah, and also I don't think it can be understated as well, the idea that you're just changing up the view. Like, oh, he's in, he's this, he's that, now we're here, now we're there, now we're swishy, now we're whatever. Just stuff happening, right? So if you're an active streamer and you have the bling and donation, subscriber, it just mixes things up. Say, oh, thanks for the sub, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wow, blah, 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 this many months, and gifting subs and got bits, and it just makes it more interesting because there's things going on. Unless you're Maximilian, dude, then it's just interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody dislikes that guy.
Right? It's yeah. He seems like a guy that is impossible to hate.
Yeah.
Like, he may not be your favorite person,
yeah. What's the
but I
hate?
don't understand how you go, I really don't like that guy.
Yeah, and he's
Like, what are you, a miserable F? Is that the problem? Like,
well. That's
you
what
just
I
can't
think.
stand to see people having a good time.
But that's the thing. So he's a true gamer, right? He's not someone who's here. He gives off that vibe that streamer or no streamer, he would be doing this. Like, he just loves gaming. It's what he does. He's in the community, like genuinely in the community. He does Evo. He worked on Killer Instinct. He was doing work on fighting games personally long before it was ever like him and YouTube. Like, as a kid, he was an intern. Like, he lived the life. He is what he purports to be.
Take ground.
And so it's genuine. And I just don't get. And I don't know. Who knows? There's no telling for a lack of taste. Oh well. There's two people, and they got away. Oh my!
Not for long.
Claim Zone C.
Nice sniper rifle, bro.
Zone A captured.
No!
Have you been using control?
No. Not at all. But now that you said it, now I probably will.
That's why I brought it up.
Thank you. Control! Oh god, I went forward! I literally was like, oh, hit control. I didn't mean to slide forward.
Killed, Mike.
Well, I almost. Panic got me out of there.
Claim Zone B.
It's funny.
I hear sounds.
That's good. That means you're not deaf.
I hear things! People! Ape detected. They got a heavy machine gun. Hoo-hoo! Oh. No, no, no! Oh, you dirty whore! That was...
Sound effects of your stream are fantastic. Where'd you get that?
They
Ah.
have
Is
advanced.
that like a package deal?
The woohoo! That... Oh, you dirty bitch. Now you're dead.
Kill if they're dead.
Oh, can I miss more? Maybe.
I
Give it
want-
time.
If I become a streamer and people actually watch, I want to get a stream deck so that I can have sound bites of Steve.
Well, it's just you just gotta collect all of them though when I'm in a giddy happy mood. Otherwise,
Yeah,
it's like
well,
it's like a schizophrenic.
Team to fight.
I'm just gonna mark this video and come back to it. Take out the woohoo. And, gotcha, you dirty thief. Like,
I like that.
You have
I'm totally. I'm here for all of that. Oh,
oh, it's
you.
a salty kill. Gotcha, you dirty thief.
Oh, that would
Yeah,
actually be
thanks,
really
Steve.
good.
I did get him.
That'd actually be really fun. Especially
Oh,
if you
yeah.
had like you know, that sort of where you have a group of streamers like hang out a lot, and then they got
Yeah.
that like culture going, and everyone's using the voice bites or whatever. So
Yeah,
they're all
each other.
yeah, exactly. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, like literally the community, as it were.
Yeah, like for your stream, you should have my sound bites of these things weird stuff.
Zone B captured. You have
Oh man, that would be hilarious, dude.
that's why we have fight.
If you watch me do the fisty thingy,
This, I'm watching it, understanding it is a different scenario though.
for sure. I'm
It's all over the place.
and that's the idea. So I literally do really
Oh, I know.
erratic movements, because then you can't like track what the hell I'm doing, and I just try to constantly put that bait out there of like, I think I can go in now,
Yeah.
and it's like,
No,
well,
you can't.
yeah, well, it's like if there's one thing I should be able to do better than 99% of people is spastic mofo. Oh, I ran out of
It's
melee.
always like, 'cause I know it hits my head, right? It's like you see
Have
a
advanced.
any roaming super, right? It's like they cross in front of your view going to the left, and you're like, ooh, I can get out behind him, and
Yeah.
I can shoot him in the back if he's killing whoever he's after. And then for you, it's like they come out, and it's like, no, I'm still in your face. I did a 180, and I'm coming back at you.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw you. You were the target all along.
Exactly. It's like you're meant
Like, I
to.
didn't know.
Yeah, it's just a little mental note in the back of the head, right?
Yeah.
For sure, you get it. What a shock that you get it.
You captured Zone B. That's a
Oh,
power
man.
play. You took them. Now hold
We
Yeah,
should be
there's
friends.
so many little things I feel like we do that would be
together.
funny and successful.
Yeah, I think so. Well, because we're different, right? So we have a crossover in all the ways that help us get along, and we have funsies, and the biggest thing, honestly, I think a big part of it is just genuine. We're not pretending. We're best friends that want to stream together. God, how many best friends can relate to that sentence?
Yeah.
As opposed to we both like playing this game, so we stream,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
more
no
common.
kidding. Oh yeah, for sure. I think that's the vast majority, right? It's like a streamer gets successful, and then they end up having their chat is like determined, right, to get them to play with somebody else, right? So like, I'm trying to think of an example. But like, you know, somebody plays
Zone B
Um,
lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
Apex, right? And it's their favorite streamer, and they're like, I really want you to play with Shroud. And then they go message Shroud like, hey, you need to, and then you get like your army of people over there like, hey, you should play with Shroud. And then
Yep.
finally Shroud caves in and is like, let me check this guy's stream out. Okay, he seems like a decent person. Sure, if you want to do, you know, a couple games together on this day, we'll get a couple people in, including you, to do this stream, right? And then you become friends with a different streamer, and then now you guys stream together on a semi-regular basis, right? Like, that seems to be how the flow usually goes, not, oh, my buddy's successful, so I just stream with my other buddy.
Oh, I don't freeze anymore. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I had a moment. I had a Dumbo moment.
Oh wow.
Ah!
That was sick, dude.
I saw you. It's happening.
You have zone advantage. That's a powerful.
That killed him?
Yes, sir.
With a shotgun with a pillar?
Well, you had a pixel,
Oh, okay.
like a pixel.
I was about to be mad for that guy.
You're like, I knew it.
I knew it was broken.
Oh, it's all coming together.
3 minutes. You're winning.
Crushing it, dude.
Stay strong.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, it's all coming back, right? It's all coming back to me now. And my singing voice is on par.
Oh, absolutely.
Yummy.
Man, if I was a record label.
Ah! Don't do this. Don't do. Ah, get off.
I need that one too. Oh, don't do this.
It's just funny. Compare what I'm doing this map to what I've been doing. It's just it all clicks, right? And like suddenly it's like,
Yeah.
it's back. I knew it was in there somewhere. You missed.
But what we're doing right now is another thing I feel like there needs to be more of, right? Is like
Just hanging, yeah.
yeah, like hanging out and making commentary on.
Yeah. It's really
You know, like,
good.
if we're both playing, it's one thing, right? But when you're sitting there both talking about the same subject material
Yeah, it's way more
from
fun.
the same viewpoint, yeah.
And then
Like, it's-
yeah, and the commentary gets better too, right? Because one, you're filling in a massive void for what I'm not saying, but then two
Oh, yeah.
is it's not. Oh, did you see that? No. It's
yeah,
like-
yeah. No, I missed that. What were you doing? Oh, I was on this other side of the map. I'm sure what you did was cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and then
I'll
also
take your word for it.
and no meaningful follow up, right? Where everything
Yeah.
turns into 44 defeated. But it also turns. No, don't leave. I'm finally having fun.
I'll try and come back.
Oh. If you leave, I won't go to bed.
What? Okay. Sounds good. You'll still be here when I come back.
Oh dear God. Speaking of which,
Um,
is my wife finally done?
Jesus, it's 9:40.
Yeah, she's a monster, and she can't disengage. Let's see, is she still on?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's off. Good job, wife. All right, then I'm gonna use that as my cue to piss off. But I
Sweet.
will probably be back later tonight, but we'll see.
Hey, babe.
Alrighty, deuces.
It was super fun.
Bye. Thanks for hanging, and I agree. We should do
Bye.
this more.
No, yeah, absolutely. No, I was gonna say it was a lot of fun to just hang out. Like, and the other way was the same when you were hanging out with me and trying to talk to Toph, right? It was like you'd fill in the gaps, whether or
What?
not you knew you were doing it or not. I'm sure a couple of times you did know you were doing it.
Yeah, I was.
But it was
Yeah, just trying to make it more interesting. But that said, what you just were saying, I'm sorry, I just cut you off. Go ahead.
no, you didn't.
Oh,
No, I was
okay.
done.
I was gonna say though, what's funny is we were like, what games are there to play together? And it's like, there's nothing. I'm so bored. And it was like, oh, because we shouldn't play them together apparently, because just chatting and watching is actually kind of fun too. Because it was,
Yeah.
I mean, I was enjoying watching the game. I didn't want to play your game at all,
Yeah.
but watching it and talking about it and just hanging was actually fun. So I would
No,
definitely do
yeah,
it again.
this was much more fun. I get to feel like I'm good at Destiny without having to play it.
Aw,
That's great.
I want friend. Okay, let me get to the wife. See ya.
Bye bye. See ya.
Bye.